Hey guys, so we're here with questions for Chris again on Friday, and someone asked, Emil asked actually.
He did.
Other than an ABN, what do you need to start a business? So Chris is going to answer that one today.
Alright, so in terms of, let's just talk about the regulatory or the actual formal things, rather than plan a business plan and all of that sort of stuff. In terms of, technically, if you're operating as a sole trader, you can obviously just bolt on an ABN into your existing, your person, onto your tax file number. So it would be Chris Hooper. I've already got a tax file number. I got one when I first got a job. So I can just add an ABN to that as a sole proprietor. If you actually want to go through different legal structures, like a corporation or a trust or something like that, then you'll actually need to get the paperwork done with a lawyer first. So you need a constitution and your incorporation docs lodged with ASIC before you can start the company. You need the trust deed prepared by the lawyer before you can actually create a trust. And then once you've got those things for those different entities, then you can go out and get the ABN and tax file number for those different entities. But then after, let's just assume for the purpose of this discussion that we are just doing it as a sole trader. So we want to start a business in our own name. We go online, we apply for the ABN, and then I suppose what happens next? The next thing to think about is business names. And if you go to asic.gov.au, Australia now has a National Names Register, which means that rather than going through each individual state regulatory authority, like it used to be Office of Consumer Affairs in South Australia, it's now just done nationally through the Australian Securities and Investment Commission. So that's asic.gov.au to actually register a business name. Because as a sole proprietor, I can trade as Chris Hooper, but if I want to call my company or my business, Red Shares or something like that, I actually need to register the business name Red Shares. And then as a business, I would be Chris Hooper trading as Red Shares. But that means I can use Red Shares on my business cards and signage on the front of the shop. I can get a bank account open in the name of Red Shares, etc., etc. And then, I suppose, speaking of bank accounts, that's usually the next step after you've done the ABN application and the business name registration, is to just go on over to a bank account and open a separate bank account. Because again, assuming we're trading as a sole proprietor, do us a favour and set up a separate bank account and keep your personal spending and personal money separate from the business money and the business spending and that sort of stuff. And then after that, just go nuts, start the business and go smash it.
Yep. And does it have to go in that order?
In terms of go start a business and smash it, yeah. Pretty much.
Yeah.
No, but in terms of that order, just to recap, typically ABN comes first, and then business name. But typically they can be done sort of simultaneously. You just open up two tabs in in the internet browser, one at abr.gov.au and then the other at asic.gov.au, and then you just sort of pretty much do them all at the same time. You don't actually have to wait for one or the other, because if you're operating as a sole proprietor, you can actually get your ABN instantly. As soon as you finish the application, they'll assign you an ABN.
Okay, and then just go out and smash it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Awesome, thank you.